Pokemon Go fans, welcome back. All right, we're going to do our prep video. I'm going to try to be quick about this. Unova Tour is coming up, okay? When you do a community day, that's a 3-hour event. This is going to be 8 hours a day, unless you don't plan on playing the full 8 hours. Estimate how many Pokemon you catch on a community day. Mine is anywhere from 350 to 400 for a community day. So I'm going to double that. So if I can catch maybe 600 Pokemon a day, I'm going to need a lot of Pokeballs, and I'm going to need a lot of storage in my Pokemon storage, because I don't want to have to keep checking. I don't want to have to go and catch one, and then you throw the ball, and all right, come on. Hurry. Meanwhile, stuff is spawning off your incense. Stuff is just popping all over the place, and then you go like this, and all right, and then you do this. Or you fast catch. Okay, and by doing that, you put the berry, you squeeze that through with your left hand thumb, and then you flip the ball, you let go of the berry, and then as soon as you can, you tap the runaway button, and he should be gone. So now, if you do that a couple of times, you're not checking the stats right then and there. But what's happening is your Pokemon are building up. And at one point, you're going to have to go through there and find out, was that a hundo? Was it a nundo? Or something like that? Or was it a shundo? Okay? So you don't want to have to keep going in here and going, oh, no, I can delete that one up. No, I can do this. So keep yourself a good little buffer of 1 to 200 open spaces. You're going to have shinies, and I don't delete shinies. You're going to have costume Pokemon like Pikachu and stuff like that popping up. I don't really try to get rid of those until I can go over the stats, and of course there'll be stuff I want to keep for trade, stuff like that. So your pack will fill up fast. Okay, so we just want to make sure that we're going to run with a decent amount of storage. Now, eventually, when you take a lunch break or sit down and have a snack or stay hydrated, then you can kind of go through some of the stuff and delete. But don't make it one of those, well, gosh, man, I really, I might get a hundo or a shundo, and then you end up deleting halfway decent stuff without having to even think about it. So yeah, you could stress yourself out about with a lot of that. So give yourself, if you can clear out 500 space, oh my God, that would be amazing. Because remember, this is a 2-day event. You are going to accumulate some stuff. So try to clean you out some space. You can search by Pokemon number, okay? And you can go, now I've done so many of these tours and Go Fest and stuff like that. So anything I have this format right here, trust me, it is down to anything I want to keep. So it's all of the newer stuff. Probably since the last 3 community days, I've been kind of like lazy about getting rid of stuff. So I need to go through, and I probably plan to have about 400 open space. So that's our Pokemon storage. Okay, now you're going to be catching a lot of Pokemon, or trying to catch. They're not all going to go down on the first ball, okay? This is why I recommend using your Ultra Balls or your Great Balls, okay? So we have less than a week. So what you want to do is spin as many spinners as you can. These are the only potions and revives that I keep. Everything else gets deleted. We'll be doing a lot of raids, so I'm going to need to keep those numbers probably about 150 or better on the hyper potion, the revives, and the max revives, okay? But I usually don't want it to go any more than that. So I will kind of trim that back as I'm spinning throughout the week, okay? So you want plenty of Great and Ultra Balls. if you can get 1,000 of each, that would be fantastic. Now I do run an auto catcher. I don't put it to catch Pokemon during an event like this because it'll give you a 50-50 chance at trying to catch it. And the last thing I want is a shiny Pikachu with the costume running away because it failed to catch it. So, nope, I will be hand catching everything, but the auto spinner will be spinning in the back, trying to replenish some of the stuff that I'm getting rid of. Okay. All right, so as far as Pokeballs go, try to get you as many great and Ultra Balls as you can. If you're going to use your auto catcher to spin, just keep it set on the regular Pokeball, and you should be okay. If you like stuff running away, or don't look at your journal. Oh my God, so many times I've looked at it, it's like, well, that could have been a shiny that I would have had, but it ran away. All right. As far as berries go, delete these guys. That's not going to help you, especially if you have golden raspberries. And the way to get golden raspberries is through raiding. Okay. And as fast as you can catch that raid boss, the more of those raspberries you will build up. Silver pineapple berries, I'm not exactly sure where you get those from or something like that. But yeah, I usually don't delete those or the golden raspberries. I keep a very limited amount of the regular pineapple berries just because when you open up the screen, that's the first berry you come across, and you don't have to sit there and keep scrolling over to try to find it. So this way, that's right there. But when those burn out, I usually don't. I definitely don't go buying berries. Don't buy berries. Oh my gosh. And as far as your gifts go, your stickers go, your postcards go, nothing you can do about those. Those don't take up too much storage. Hopefully everybody's still pinning their postcards. Try to get that shiny scatterbug. Incense. That's probably a good amount of incense that I'm going to keep. I will need to pick up some more star pieces and lucky eggs. So hopefully there'll be some boxes in the shop that will have some good deals on that. Your daily adventure incense. I will not be running it because there's going to be too much going on. We're going to be dealing with too much research. There's going to be raids all the time. There's this. There's so many things that you're going to be popping in and out, yet you're not going to really focus on every little thing that's going on the map because you're going to have a lot of spawns and stuff. So that fear of like where you just kind of missed, like a Galarian bird just despawned, that could ruin your day. You know, it's rough enough that you throw an excellent curveball throw at it with an Ultra Ball and it still runs away, but to not have even had a chance, that's disheartening, and you don't need that kind of downer on a what's going to be such an awesome day. So there you go. My rare candies, I've been pumping those into Zekrams and Kirams and Reshirams, as well as every once in a while into the Scatterbugs, because I've been doing some of the evolutions on those. My rare candy XL, I don't touch those. Those just kind of build up until I'm ready to max out anything. And I usually don't max out anything unless it's a hundo or just one of these mythicals that you get kind of one and done every once in a while. Usually don't try to push those on anything unless unless it's perfect. I mean, that's just at the point where I am now. So, all right, purified gems, you can't really do anything about that. Incubators, they do take up space, but I just bought a box in there and got me like 13 super incubators, because those 10-kilometer eggs that have the regionals in it, yeah, that's what I want to focus on. Okay, that brings me to eggs and spinning, because I want y'all to spin the Pokestops and stuff like that. Try to build up your Pokeballs and stuff like that. Your 10-kilometer eggs are going to come out of gyms. Okay, and the last thing you want to do is come up to day one of the Unova Global Tour, and guess what? you've got a full bag of non-Unova Tour 10-kilometer eggs. Granted, it will be half hatch distance on those, but still, that's half of your day hatching eggs that do not have any of the good stuff in it. So I would say don't, from this point on, just spin the spinners. You're going to get 5s and 2s. Those are easy to burn off, especially if you've got a regular job or something like that. Yeah, you can walk those off, but stay away from those 10 kilometers. The 12s, yeah, that's another risk there. So I will probably try to lay off the Team Rocket leaders. Yeah, because that just fills up too much space. Yeah, so try to just stick to the spinners and get those 5 and 2Ks. Like I said, easy to burn off, stuff like that. All right, your raid passes. Hopefully you're spinning gyms up to this point and getting your 2 free raid passes a day there. And then remote raid passes. Not sure how much I'm going to be remoting, even though remoting is unlimited for this. Not sure. If there's a good box in the shop, I might end up buying some. Lures, I don't really deal with the lures because they tell you that walking with your incense will get you more spawns. So why am I going to put up a lure at a Pokestop and hover around it for a half an hour or maybe an hour, or however these things are going to be, the duration of it? It's like, I don't want to sit. I mean, it's good if you're stopping for lunch or somewhere. You can pop those on, but I usually don't fidget with them too much. I do at work and stuff like that. But for the Unova Tour, you can just kind of leave those. Fast TMs, I try to keep all of those at a minimum. So I try to keep them right about 50. That's just my level of it. I know a lot of people will just completely delete those at all. There's nothing really that I have right now that I need to charge anything away. I usually will build them up a little bit more than that when Team Rocket takeovers happen, stuff like that. So evolutionary items. Okay, you're going to need Unova stones, obviously, for some of these evolutions if you want to evolve stuff. I usually try to keep my Sinnoh stones. The upgrade item, that's for Porygon and stuff like that. The dragon scale, that's for your Dragonites and stuff like that. Sunstones is for like Sunkern and stuff like that. I will probably delete those. King's Rock, that's for your Slowbros. And Metal Coat, that's for your Beldums and stuff like that. So I try to keep some of those just in case. Every once in a while, I'll pop up on a Beldum Dynamax or something like that. And it's like, whoa, that one's really good. Let's go and evolve it up right away. And you need one of those Metal Coats for that. That, and I think also for Onyx up to Steelix, stuff like that. So, yeah, so try to keep those. But there you go. That's basically on a minimum. I usually try to keep about 1,000 of each of the Ultra and Great Balls. Like I said, if you're gonna catch 300 to 400 Pokemon each day, remember it's a 2-day event. That usually will help. And then of course you're gonna be spinning along the way. So that's what I got for you there. Let's see what else we have to talk about. Yes, helping yourself, okay? Make sure you're bringing water with you. Bring some snacks, not too many salty snacks, because then you're just going to drink your water more and you could dehydrate yourself. Don't bring chocolate, okay? Bring fruit bars or power bars or something like that. Something that you can kind of snack on, and if you don't finish it all the way, you can kind of tuck it in your pocket. It's not going to melt. It's not going to get all over the place. Make sure you eat lunch or a good breakfast before it, okay? Stop at some point because it's going to be an hourly rotation, and there's at least 1 or 2 hours in there you're going to be like, I don't really need or want anything for this hour. So go find a little McDonald's or a little slight taco stand or something like that that you can sit at, and hopefully they'll have a Pokestop or something like that. You can put on a lure. You can go through your Pokemon storage and start deleting stuff and things of that nature. But make sure you take care of yourself because it's all about having fun. Everything else is kind of, kind of extra. Yeah, so water, snacks, your chargers, your portable chargers. If you don't have a portable charger, I would definitely say go get you one. Have it all nice and powered up to 100% for this event because, yeah, Pokemon Go eats up a battery on a phone like a child does with chocolate. Yeah, so it will eat it all up. So make sure you got that. Make sure you have your charger cord with that too. That you can put the charger in a backpack and carry it with you at all times. So you're not, oh, hold on, let me go run to my car or let me, fumble with this because time is basically not on your side when it comes to events like this, because when you get an incense spawn, it's only going to last for about 30 seconds and then poof, it's gone. So if you're fumbling with something in a purse or a backpack or something like that, I try to keep my chargers in my pockets. Okay. Depending on your weather, try to have a loose fitting long sleeve shirt. That way you don't get sunburned because my forearms and the backs of my hands always get crispy for these types of events. And I cannot stand wearing sunscreen, but I may end up having to because I'm not getting any younger here. So sunscreen if you need to, a loose fitting long sleeve shirt, definitely a hat, okay? And again, depending on your weather, if you want to wear shorts or if you're going to wear kind of loose-fitting long sleeve pants. I don't recommend sweatpants. You need something with some pockets. Okay, something with at least 4, if you can do better. Cargo shorts are friggin' fantastic. You can have your charger, the cables, your auto catcher. You have some snacks with you. Even tuck a water bottle in one of your, if you don't want to carry a backpack with you. Okay, so take care of yourself. Have fun. And I'll definitely come back at you before this is all said and done. But that's my first prep video. Let's call it that. So if I forgot anything or if y'all have some really good comments, some things to help all the other trainers out that are watching, let them know. Let me know in the comments, and we'll try to go through it and see if that's a pretty good idea or I've done that before or whatever. So there you go. But again, you play the game how you play the game, and I play it how I play the game. There's no right or wrong way. So there you go. We just have fun, and we get out there and we make new friends, and yeah, it's all a game. See y'all soon, Pokemon Go fans.